Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Leo, and today we are continuing the Red Strings Club file. Where we last left off, we had finished up Larissa's quiz, and our prize was some torturer guy who may or may not give us information, but I think we failed because he would only do a job if we guessed his age correctly, which we didn't. And so now we actually owe him. But it makes me sad only because I feel like I'm on track towards not the best ending. But then again, I don't know how much bearing these have on the story. So I'm going to oh, we also got these two things from Ghost, which help us rotate the disc. And we also are in the middle of talking with Dr. Edgar Coldstream, who invented Akara. So what we're going to do now is we are going to... we have two different emotions we can try to exploit, fraud or vanity. I'm going to go with fraud first. And then we'll see what happens from there. So I want that one, and then I want this one. Then we'll shake it all up. And then... Oops. Hang on. It's not going to take very much more to do this. It might take a little bit more to do this. Oh. Let me actually pour a tiny bit out. Okay, I think the arrow's lined up. Let me fill up the rest of the glass with absinthe. Just a little bit too much. Or actually... Perfect. Alright, so we have fraud. Everything alright? Yes. It's just that this drink is so damn good. You're so true, Donovan. You're so authentic. Nice, thank you. You don't have to be so solemn about it. Nah, I'm sorry. It just got me thinking about what I've been doing all these years. Anyway, is there something you want me to talk about? This will be vanity. I'm dying to know more about M&A. He's pretty excited about that. Any thoughts on Supercontinent's new direction would probably be good for fraud, because they might be making him feel like he's a fraud. Any thoughts on Supercontinent's new direction? I don't know. Whatever it is, I hope they still count on me in the future. I'm not sure if I'll be up to the task for what they've got planned. Let's do... What should I do? Why would Radica get rid of you? Or what's up, you ran out of mojo? I don't think this one is... I'm gonna go with this one. What's up? You ran out of mojo? That's a way of... What's up? You ran out of mojo? That's a way of putting it, yeah. I have this feeling like my creations have outdone me. The M&A's so big, I can't fully grasp it anymore. And Akara's teaching me more than I can give her in exchange at this point. So maybe it's time to decommission me. Corporations don't have a place for the useless. They'll give me a commemorative gold watch, throw me a farewell party, and wish me luck with my future endeavors. I'll spend the rest of my years wasting the obscene amount of money I made on drugs and useless gadgets. And when I run out of money and ideas, I'll just unplug my legs and die. Whoa, that's bleak. I'm sure there's still plenty left for you to offer to the world. And if you're no good to the Corp anymore, I can put you in contact with many people that'll appreciate your talents. Underground life's more exciting anyway, I can at least guarantee you that. Thanks for cheering me up. This is the first proper patron bartender talk we've had since I got here, huh? Yeah, it's nice for a change. Thank you. Interesting. I think I'm dying no more with the M&A. I think vanity. I'll pour you another drink. So let's go with vanity. So I'm thinking we gotta go with absinthe. I didn't get anything out of that, but I wasn't like... I don't know if that was really a question to get anything out of them. I don't know what the potential for was there. Alright, let's see what we got here. There we go. Okay, the arrow's like almost perfect. Maybe just one more drop. That's too much. I think that's perfect, actually. And then, whoa, let me put this back over here. Let's go with some bourbon. Maybe a little bit more. 2 ice cubes. And we have vanity. Serve. Oh, shut up. How's a human being able to craft something this flawless? I may have found my equal, but applied to bartending. I mean, I'm probably the #1 scientist alive, probably in all history in due time. But you, my friend, you are the best bartender this universe's chaos has ever given birth to. My most sincere congratulations, you talented son of a bitch. We should take a picture together for the annals. Whoa, dude. Glad you like it. Okay, I'm back. What shall my privileged intellect help you with? I'm dying to know more about the M&A. I bet you are. Are you ready? Oh god, I'm so hyped. First of all, our assistant here will fill us in on the basic information. The mirror neuron algorithm is the first program to live and reproduce in human beings. Using implant wearers as transmitters, the MNA can broadcast subconscious conditionals to implant-free subjects. Oh. This is performed via micro-expressions and subtle body language. Given enough exposure, an implant-free subject will adopt these patterns, becoming a new host for the program. Oh my god, that sounds terrific. Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound good. Completed. What is the mirror neuron algorithm? Why didn't you tell me if you've known this all along, Akara? Ah, don't blame them. These cuties come with pretty strict confidentiality protocols. Only a few of us at Supercontinent can override them. So, what do you think? What do you plan to broadcast? Social psyche welfare. And that's it? Dude, this shit isn't some toy. It's been developed for a good purpose. But just like nuclear energy, it could be catastrophic in the wrong hands. And what keeps the wrong hands from getting on the MNA? First of all, it's pretty tightly guarded in Supercontinent servers. But even if a hacker got their hands on it, it's not like you can code for the MNA with JavaScript, precisely. Microexpressions are quite inaccessible for us humans to code. There are terabytes of data involved just in handling, say, the frown. How did you do it then? You need an incredibly powerful AI to translate the logic patterns to the MNA. Basically, in the current day, Akara is the only one who can pull that off. Ah, Akaras are the only ones able to code MNA programs. And what if someone snatches an Akara unit alongside the MNA? Well, in that case, they'd still need to hijack the whole implant network to run the program. That's like hacking the whole internet, dude. Okay, first thing, you should work on not telling some bartender you just met every step needed to get a hold of the MNA. Secondly, if I got the MNA and Akara to serve my mischief, no need to hack the internet. I'd only need to put a gun to the right head and broadcast it through Supercontinent's implant network. Whoa, shit, you're right. Akara could hack the MNA if they had access to the implant network. This is not good. But now I know what the role of Akara is, even if this hasn't told me. It's because Akara is going to be the primary transmitter. Akara is going to be coding whatever feelings they want to the MNA. Whoa, shit, you're right. I guess our failsafe here is Akara then. You'd never betray us, right? Define us. Okay, you and me will review some protocols when we're back at the lab. Good grief. How is this even possible? I kinda get how you could control implant wearers, but I don't see myself falling for that micro-expressions bunk. Ah, that's where the magic of mirror neurons comes into play. Don't want to bore you with the scientific stuff, so I'll put it in layman's terms. These mirror neuron things fire when an animal acts, but also when an animal observes action. And humans' mirror neurons are AAA shit. So basically, May I recommend you tell Donovan about the experiment with primates? Ah, good idea. Thank you. This illustrates it pretty well. If you eat a candy bar in front of a monkey, the monkey will start salivating due to these mirror babies. If you do it in front of another human, the effect is the same. But here comes the twist. If you act as if you're eating candy, just mimicking, no candy involved in the process, the monkey won't salivate, but the human still will. Monkeys are immune to drama, but our mirror neurons trigger even in response to simulated actions. The same as hunger, happiness, sadness, rage, etc. can be transmitted through mirror neurons. Mirror neurons play a critical role in empathy, after all. So basically, unless you're some underdeveloped primate, you'll be susceptible to the MNA. Very cool, huh? Yay. Wanna know more? I could get his thoughts on it, but I don't want to get him mad to say that he seems like a supervillain. But then again, it could, give more insight into what he thinks, really. I don't really want to call him a supervillain, but it might be nice to hear his point of view, so let's go ahead and do it. Forgive my boldness, but doesn't this sound super villainous to you? What? Au contraire. It's like savior of mankind stuff. Edgar, let's be frank here. You're pushing a mind control device out there. The attitude of knowing what's best for humanity just makes it even more delusional. Only thing left is for you to laugh maniacally in your lab. Oh, come on, don't tell me you already did that. Dude, I just love my job. There's still time for redemption. You really think I'm evil? I think you're adorable, but the MNA isn't. And luckily for you, there aren't going to be many people left to hate you if your brainwashing program succeeds. But whoever is left, myself included, are going to try to bring you and the MNA down at any cost. How dare you? I don't deserve that. Why don't you just release the existence of MNA to the public and see what the future victims think of it? If I did that, my head would be on a spike in a matter of hours. Yeah, poor Edgar. Just another victim of the corporate game. I'm kind of regretting doing this. Listen, dude, I don't like where you're taking this. You don't know shit about how SPW and the MNA will play together. But it definitely isn't brainwashing. You'll learn soon enough, though. Okay, I've heard enough. I'm sorry you're getting all these bad vibes from the MNA. I get how your lack of information would get you all worked up. But I promise I'll put your mind at ease before I leave. Let's clear the mood and move on to another subject for now. I think... Would fraud help with this one as well? I don't know. I think vanity might help, so let's just stick with this. Any plans for Akara besides pottery? Pottery? That's a ridiculously tiny fraction of Akara's potential. Akara could well take on any job, from flipping burgers to directing traffic. Akara could be your fucking dentist. You could kill a man, and Akara could conduct the investigation, perform the autopsy, judge you in a trial, and then officiate the victim's funeral. Okay, I get it. Akara could act as the loving mother of a dozen orphans. Akara could teach every subject in the university, they could even run for fucking president and win. Akara should be the president of the world. President of the world? You're crazy. Wait and see. They just need to finally get out there. You remember what I told you about the MNA, don't you? Well, this is why Akara is ideal to handle it. And I'd be pleased to enlighten you about it. Okay. Well, he said he's pleased. Okay, moment of truth. How do Akara and the MNA fit together? Okay, first of all, I want to defend my colleague Diana's work. I feel like you're pretty obstinate about seeing SPW as brainwashing. Spare me. She already explained how it's not brainwashing, but accessing our better selves. And I still don't buy it. Tough crowd, huh? What if I told you that with the MNA regulating SPW, you won't lose sadness or rage? I'm starting to get sick of these acronyms. This sweet duo's objective is to create a wonderful, super-functional world. We can fine-tune the program to control only the most extreme effects of those states. The MNA will allow sadness, but not depression. It'll allow you to be angry, but it won't let you get consumed by wrath. It'll allow you to dwell in pleasure, but won't permit utter hedonism. How am I going to get you fools to understand that altering someone's behavior is brainwashing? It's not that extreme. Why are you so against it? With this, he's just going to argue that human evolution, this is human evolution, like it's evolving. I wonder if this is these options. Let people be depressed. Why do you think you have the right to play God? So, it is very clearly limiting the emotional spectrum. Being depressed is not necessarily a bad thing. Depression in and of itself, like the mental illness, is bad. But like being depressed, the emotion is not necessarily a bad thing. He's gonna think I'm an advocate for human suffering, just like Diana thought that I said that world peace is bad for the world. Limiting our emotional spectrum is bad. Like, if people actually have problems, I think that this could help them. Like, this could work wonders for like people with mental illness, or like, it doesn't even have to be something like this. They could go into medicine and like develop, if it really is as effective as they say, like they could work wonders with this in like a medicinal sense, I think, if I'm interpreting it right. But for people who don't need it, limiting the emotional spectrum is wrong, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna say let people be depressed. Just let people be depressed. I'm not talking about not letting you have a bad week. You can be as gloomy as you want. But before you fall into clinical depression, the MNA will lift you up. It'll prevent you from committing murder or suicide. There are uncountable psychotherapists in the world already fighting that. What's wrong about simply eradicating it from society? Okay, why do you think you have the right to play God? Why do you think you have the right to play God? Well, that's simple. Because I can. Shouldn't we all be trying to change society for the better? You pull your strings from this fancy club. I just happen to be a super scientist backed by a powerful corporation. Suck it up. Seriously? Yeah, man, deal with it. I mean, I could say this will end human evolution. I don't think this is not going to get me anywhere, but sure. This will end human evolution. That's where you're wrong the most. The MNA is specifically designed to boost human progress. Shortening the joy-depression cycles will make you not only more productive, but more creative. Being consumed by hate or envy won't get your life or society moving. Haven't you ever found yourself wishing you could rid yourself of whatever nasty business is ruining your peace of mind? Forgive me for sounding like a TV salesman, but those days are over. Can we stick to the part where you tell me? Can we skip to the part where you tell me about Akara? You're way more obstinate than any of your colleagues, so we better not waste any more of either of our time. So neither of us will change our minds, but I'm the obstinate one, huh? Whatever, get yourself ready for the good part. We do agree that leaving control of the M&A to a corporation or individual would be unethical, right? Yes. We're in luck then. We have a wonderful and ever-caring AI, which was designed with people's happiness in mind. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. You gotta agree with me on this one. You've met Akara. If there's anyone with enough brain power to assess every person's case individually, it's them. Akara can study your habits, hobbies, desires, prejudices, and keep you within your optimal emotional range. I need you to leave now. Completed. What role does Akara play in all this? So yeah. I just don't know why, and I don't know, for some reason this hasn't come up. What? Get out of my bar. Playtime is over. Hi, hon. Oh. Is this Johanna? Oh, you finally made up your mind? Yeah, I'm all for going at them with all we got. Listen, I'm in the middle of a delicate situation here. Good news is that I found COO Johanna Sephtis. Bad news is that she's just about to jump off the North Bridge. I'll see what I can do. And hey, I got some juicy intel on their CEO, like you asked. I'll fill you in on the details when I'm back at the club. Okay, gotta leave you now. Bye. Quite the view, huh? You picked a beautiful place to end your life. All those little blue and yellow squares, full of people who don't care about each other. Then a bunch of fools like us who won't stop fighting over the right to dictate the way they live. I wish it would all disappear into thin air. I need to get closer to keep her from jumping. Approaching her will increase the tension, so I should probably talk her down before moving in. Gotta pay attention to her body language. If she's too anxious, putting some distance between us will definitely help. Fine, let's put some soul into this. Oh boy. Interesting. So I can use Ariadne's knowledge to help myself in this case. But do I want to go that route? I think... let's go with this. What if I told you I know why you're going through all this? What do you mean? I know why you lost it and escaped from Supercontinent. What? Why? Why would you know something like that? What do you even know about me? Oh, don't get me wrong. We just met, alright. I barely know you. But I know what's producing this sudden change in your behavior. Proxima infiltrated Supercontinent's implant clinics and installed some rebel upgrades in you. No, that can't... That's why I... Full disclosure, I happen to be very acquainted with the internal workings of those implants. It can't override your thoughts, but the program explores your subconscious for certain ideas, rebellion, compassion, then brings them to the conscious. A dirty trick, in my opinion, but to be fair, the program can't produce thoughts that aren't your own. Whatever you're feeling now, it's not artificial. But these are your original ideas, but they've been prioritized so you can't avoid them anymore. So nice of you to explain what kind of bug it was that bit me, but what do I care now? This is my new mind. The thing is that I not only know how it works, I know how to deactivate it. If you come with me, I'll happily set you free from its influence. You do that? Yeah, I'm not a fan of mental manipulation, so I'll do it for free. Okay, I'll think about it. Digital air. Good, she's stable. She looks stable. I should move closer. Step forward. Let's move in. Losing her a little now. Dialogue. Do you mind me asking why you're deciding to end it all? I've lost my way. I let everyone I care about lose their way too. Supercontinent set out to change the world. Money wasn't the reward, but the means to an end. Now the objective's been twisted so many times I can't remember when it was I stopped caring. They aren't going to care. Like, I think that's what her thing is. They aren't going to care. But then again, she's been I don't know if she just wants to ignore it. Let's do this one. Your life could use a new direction then. It's natural for objectives to change. They're human constructs. And humans won't stop changing. If your vision doesn't align with your company's anymore, set yourself free. I don't see the tragedy in that. It's the other way that'd be depressing, to never mutate. A new direction? Good, she's looking stable. I should move closer. Step forward. Losing her a little now. Dialogue. Northbridge has always been good for getting some perspective. Inside that concrete maze, it's easy to lose yourself in data streams and notifications. We can barely see where we're putting our feet anymore. Hell, I've just missed 2 chats from my brain drive since we started talking. But then being here, looking at that rock floating on the ocean, we could just start walking the other way and leave the city behind us, huh? It isn't that easy. You bet? There's too much of ourselves cemented to the foundations of those skyscrapers. But think about it. What would you lose? Money? Power? Responsibility? Identity? The weight of the fate of civilization? Yeah, that too. Good, she looks stable. I should move closer. Step forward. Losing her a little now. Dialogue. What's your name? I'm Brandy's. Why are you doing this? In this moment, I don't really care what knowledge she has on Supercontinent. Like, I want to save her to save her. And I don't know if she'll react well to "I'm a hero." And I don't want to make backwards progress. But then again, if I say I just need you for this, her life, like, I don't care about that might give the idea that I don't care about her, I just care about the information she has. I'm gonna say I'm a hero, and I'm gonna hope for the best. I'm a hero. Come on. I'm not kidding. But don't get me wrong, I'm a hero for selfish motives. Oh. I just love to feel like I'm saving the world or something. To be cool, to smoke a cigarette and look out at the city, thinking, just you wait, assholes. I'm gonna make it right for everyone. I never miss an opportunity to recreate my fantasy. So don't spoil this beautiful scene for me, okay? You're insane, but you sure make it sound easy. To be a hero. Okay. That dialogue option did not go at all in the direction that I thought it was going to, but it rounded out nicely at the end. Step forward. Losing her a little now. Dialogue. Listen, are you with Proxima? I'm not part of their organization, but we collaborate quite often. You must think that I doomed this city, right? This city was doomed long ago, I think is not gonna help. I'm gonna say bye, you give yourself too much credit. Like, she is not responsible for this. Saying that the city is doomed is going to give her more of a reason to kill herself, because that implies she can't do anything about it. Bah, you give yourself too much credit. There are countless factors all over the world working relentlessly as we speak to fuck us and this planet. And from my point of view, if you have enough of conscience to be jumping off this bridge out of guilt, I'm sure the sum of your actions at Supercontinent can't add up to match the damage of the average money-making bastard. But SPW... Oh, we're taking that down, didn't I tell you? How? Come with us and you'll see. Good, you look stable, I should move closer. Step forward. Brandies? I think I'm in love with you. Whoa, didn't see that one coming. I think I'm all messed up inside. Looking at the waves, the rippling reflections of the city, I see myself as a tiny shadow on the bridge's mirrored image. I don't know who I am anymore. It doesn't make sense anymore. Life. But then my chest is burning. I can't deny this feeling. If I'm going to die, why should I deprive myself this last confession of love? I love you, Brandies. Come on, you don't even know who I am. I feel like you're the first human I've had an honest talk with since I was a kid. What a lame existence. I guess I should shut up already and jump, huh? Oh my god, this could make or break everything. I think I need her to know that I don't want her to jump. I need her to know that I care. So I'm gonna say No, come with me. No, come with me. Do you love me too? Not in a romantic way. But hell, why not? I love you, Johanna. And I know a lot of people who you can have honest conversation with every day. We're a loving family, the revolutionary lot. Why don't you give your life to us instead of the ocean? I feel like we can be better hosts than those rocking neon waves. Take me with you. You kept Johanna from jumping off North's bridge. Oh my god. There were 5 different options there. I missed whatever this is. There must have been something with the, with Coldstream that I missed out on. I don't know. Brandeis is coming back. He's bringing Johanna with him. He managed to get her on our side, huh? That's our Brandeis. Donovan. May I ask why you threw Edgar out of the club? I didn't expect you to lose your cool like that. I'd say Dr. Coldstream is a valuable asset for your plans. I'm surprised you decided to kick him out instead of digging for more information. That was unprofessional of me, huh? I guess I picked that up from Brandeis. Sometimes the right choice isn't the best choice. It may have made our lives harder, but heck if I didn't make myself happier. No regrets. I felt your anxiety levels rising at unprecedented rates. So I determined you made Edgar leave out of self-defense. But it's interesting to know how you've justified that to yourself. There's no playing it cool with you, eh? What is it about the mirror neuron algorithm that makes you so uneasy? It can affect me, a non-implant wearer, because we didn't sign up for it. Like, either way, like, even if all of the implant wearers agreed to this, it shouldn't affect people who don't have implants. Like, that is taking away the free choice. So let's go with this. It can affect me, even me, a non-implant wearer. The many people who decided to or have to face life without the help of any upgrades. Now we're going to be facing the consequences without even having benefited from it. It's not fair, Akara. I don't mean to discourage you, but the chances of you stopping all this are very low. So, in case I ever get to be in charge of MNA, would you mind answering some questions about where to draw the line when tuning social psyche welfare? Hey, that's not a bad idea. Some sort of backup to maintain a sliver of hope for revolution in case we fail. Let's talk about the primary intent of SPW then. How should I regulate depression and anxiety? Oh god. Like, if you don't let people be depressed for more than a month, like, that's basically like, medicine, right? Like taking antidepressants? I could just tell her, I'm assuming she's going to ask me about depression, anxiety, rage. I could just tell her to not regulate any of it. But then again, like, I don't know, people do have antidepressants. They don't need to turn to this. And just like, if you regulate it like this, the more, like, you can get addicted to it. But then again, they wouldn't know. See, I am really trying to take into account here the people that this would help. Which is why, like, if someone is depressed for more than a month, then they probably do need help. Which is why, like, I'm actually tempted to say don't let people be depressed for more than a month. Because, honestly, like, that could be beneficial. But is it right to regulate it like this? Unknowingly doing it. I'm going to tell her don't regulate it, and I'll probably say that for every answer. Don't regulate it. Let us be depressed. Misery is part of being human. Let us need each other. Let us beg for help. It's just that Akara not regulate depression and anxiety. Should I let people commit suicide? No. Huh. It's just that Akara not regulate anxiety and depression. No, prevent people from committing suicide. No, prevent people from committing suicide. Mania, depression, anxiety are things we should deal with ourselves. But if the MNA can keep people from killing themselves, that's a good threshold, I guess. So does the car prevent people from committing suicide? Huh. Now, about violence. Should I allow rape to occur? Jeez. Now we're talking about, like, eliminating crime. Like, my head is, like, swimming right now because this is all, like... No. You should not allow rape to occur. Society's been struggling with it for a long time and never been close to a solution. If the MNA happens to come into effect, at least let rape disappear in the process. Jeez. Should I let people commit murder? Like, this is all, like... People should... If we could stop people from hurting themselves or others, I think that's a good thing. Like, the ethics of whether or not it's right or wrong to let people... I guess it would be all about what you prioritize. Not letting people hurt themselves or others, or whether or not it's right to regulate things like this without people knowing. And... like, I feel like... it should be no. Let people commit murder, no. I'm not into censoring any kind of behavior, but if it can save lives, let the MNA erase murder. Interesting. Should I let hatred such as xenophobia or homophobia exist? Would the world be a better place without such things? Yes, but is it right to not let people speak? I don't know. Hate speech is a real problem. is it better if they are coming to those conclusions artificially instead of on their own? Because if we could, like, teach people to just, like, not hate each other, I guess, that would be great. But if we're artificially doing it, I guess, I don't know, does that dampen the point? I'm tempted to say yes, just because if you, like, censor that kind of thing, you don't get an accurate reflection of who that person's character is. Like, see, like, it's, I'm looking at it two ways. I'm looking at it one way as, like, the people who are victims of such hatred would finally, like, know peace. And they wouldn't have to worry about people on social media bullying them, or, like, being, like, yelled at on the street or something like that. On the other hand, I also believe that people who, if they express their character in that way, they have to bear the consequences of that. And I mean, like, xenophobic and homophobic people. If they have those beliefs and choose to express those beliefs, they deserve to bear the consequences of whatever they say. So I don't know if it's necessarily right to erase the opinions because you are, like, erasing their character, but, like I said, they have to bear the consequences of that. But I guess in this moment, what would I want to prioritize? I'm going to go ahead and say no. Because in this moment, I am going to prioritize letting like, LGBTQ people and minorities, and, like, I'd rather them be able to live it in peace than have the people who, like, the xenophobic and homophobic people, bear the consequences of their own actions. So I'm going to say no. Please, if the MNA becomes operational, let that be gone. Should I let women remain oppressed? No. Shit, that's a good one. Let women be free, at least, please. If we fail to stop the MNA, I'll at least be able to find comfort in erasing sexism once and for all. So I guess that's, if I apply the same standard. Suggest Akara and sexism. I must point out that you're being a bit hypocritical. Why do you say that? You're all against the MNA, but don't mind using it if a particular issue concerns you. Maybe you're just against how they plan to use it. No, I said all that just in case we fail to stop it from happening. But you could have told me not to affect people at all, and it would be as if you had succeeded. What is it that you want, then? You made your point, but just do as I said if MNA becomes operational, alright? If I happen to get a hold of the mirror neuron algorithm, I'll do exactly as you suggest. Akara will do exactly as you told them if they get the MNA, if they get to control the MNA. Out of curiosity, last save 22 minutes ago, I gotta keep playing. You know, I got to experience what I believe was a rush of happiness when you praised me in front of Edgar. Thank you very much, Donovan. I'm glad to hear that. You're wonderful, Akara. You should be proud of yourself. Brandeis and Johanna are about to come through the door. Johanna, this is my partner, Donovan. Donovan, this is Johanna, COO at Supercontinent. Welcome to the Red Strings Club. How are you doing? Fine, thanks. A lot better since your pal here deactivated the rogue implant I had in me. Oh, I see. That means you're not on our side anymore? Not exactly. Brandis may have freed me from the influence of the implant, but I can't ignore the revelations I had while under its effects. After all, I was dealing with a serious anxiety crisis already before that shit broke me down. All this just opened my eyes. I haven't felt this level of clarity since my Engo days. Well, I'm happy to have you on our side then. For the record, don't count me in with the revolutionary lot. I'm still loyal to Supercontinent. I just want you to help me steer it in the right direction. Sure, whatever works for you. Is that an Akara android? Yep. And not just any Akara android, the very one that installed your mind-opening implant. I just have one question. I understand that you had several options at your disposal. Why did you choose that one? I'm sorry. Normally, I'm able to follow the logical steps behind my actions. But for this one, I can't tell. Something inside of me told me to. Something, huh? Inspiration from the machine. How beautiful. And creepy. Beautiful and creepy. Watch your mouth, Brandis. From the time I've spent with Akara, I can tell they have their own tiny heart. Yikes. Anyway, can we focus on more urgent matters? Tomorrow is the best chance to stop social psyche dumbfare and the mirror nonsense algorithm. How come? Tomorrow, we're migrating most of our network to a more powerful server on which we can run the MNA. Until everything is signed, sealed, and ready to go, there are plenty of holes a guy like Brandis might be able to exploit. I could work my way in after they finish the migration too, but the chaos is definitely going to open up breaches I can exploit. Always a show-off. Listen, Brandis. The only way to access control of the MNA is through an executive office in Supercontinent's tower. The lightest security will be at Adrian Ferguson's, CFO. He's supposed to be absent. Yeah, he's got a nasty implant, same as you. I hope he gets a better ride out of it than I did. So that's it? Get into his office and hack the shit out of MNA? It's gonna be trickier than that. In this day and age of neural hackers and cyber warfare, our new CEO has designed a system to level the field against your kind. Impossible. They've gone completely analog? Almost. Communication among executives and access to critical systems such as the MNA are handled through an old-fashioned landline network. Oh, what? Shit, that's ancient even for me. When I was a kid, there were already just a few left. It's like a phone, but wired to the wall. It's what we had for getting calls from my grandparents. I think they dismantled the whole network a couple of decades ago. That's right. We got this one built just for us. Even if a neural hacker manages to plug in, it doesn't use the same protocols. It just looks like gibberish to an implant. It's all controlled by numeric commands and voice activation. Lucky me. Yeah, you're just as useful as any other implant-free peasant. Hey. I wasn't being sarcastic. My specialty is social engineering. I have a VOMOD implant which allows me to impersonate anyone's voice provided I have enough biometric data. So congrats, you found your inexpugnable bastion's Achilles heel. There's still hope then, I guess? Next major obstacle is our current CEO. What do you know about her? Oh, I know this one. Donovan tasked me with finding out about it, and I'm not in the business of letting him down. What I found is that Supercontinent CEO has been replaced by a kid named Radica. She's 15 years old, so not legally the CEO yet, but she's been calling the shots for some time now. She's supposed to be ultra smart because of some sort of secret training. You did your homework all right. The important thing is that you shouldn't underestimate her. She's more intelligent than the three of us together, and ruthless. She took some people out of the game already, if you know what I mean. An incredibly intelligent young sociopath with excessive power who's about to control all society. Okay, I'm officially scared now. If you're about to mess with the MNA, you'll definitely have to deal with her. Be careful. No matter how smart you are, you can't beat the hard-earned experience of us old dogs, hey Donovan? Just be careful, dude. Don't sweat it. You know I always land on my feet. Anything else I should know? That's it. Okay, I'm taking the wheel from this point on. Johanna, I need you to go back to your office at Supercontinent and act as if you've recovered. I have recovered. You know what I mean. Just go in there in case I need some inside backup. Now, Donovan. You did a great job. You should rest for tonight. I'll need you fresh tomorrow to back me up on the phone. I'll stay here tonight and give you a special massage to get you back in shape. What do you say? Hell yeah, I fucking earned it. Everybody, have a good sleep and we'll go fresh into battle as soon as Supercontinent's server migration starts, alright? Excuse me? Yeah? I can try to recreate some biometric profiles of people who have been to the club since I have them analyzed. The ever-useful Akara. Sure, get me all the voices. The thing is, the process takes a while, so it's likely I will have only one ready in time. Okay, which voice would prove most useful? I mean, for MNA it'd be Edgar. Give me Edgar's voice. Understood. I'll transfer it to your neural drive when it's ready. Akara will recreate Edgar Coldstream's voice for Brandy's. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Okay, everyone, it's a wrap. Tomorrow, we make history. Have I saved yet? Last save half an hour ago. No! So this is a landline telephone. The music is really good, but really loud. You sneaked into Ferguson's office? Yep, I'm in. Not a single alarm triggered. Nice. I see you found the landline Johanna's told us about. Do you need me to run you through its mechanism? Sure, provided that doesn't make you feel too ancient. Shut up and listen. Okay, I'll get comfortable. Am I holding it right? Look, it's not that different from a regular phone. You should have a numeric pad where the phone is connected. That's it. So you just click on it and input a sequence of 9 numbers, then wait for it to perform the call. You can also use the numpad or number keys on your keyboard as a shortcut. Oh. Cool. You should have Johanna's phone address in your neural drive in case you want to give it a try. Sure, I'll have a look around too in case I see some useful info to start digging towards the MNA. I've set my drive in detective mode, so it'll automatically be picking up facts and important data. I've also loaded Johanna's voice in it, along with the voice Akara prepared for me. That should give me more than enough to get me started. Wish me luck. Luck wished. Still no autosave, huh? A note. Since you complained about the computer ruining your feng shui, I had it installed in a hidden compartment. To use it, activate it from your phone. It's all 7s to hit the jackpot. We'll set it how you want it when you're back. Francis. Gotta love them post-its, leaking corporate info since 1980. So I can use the phone. Oh, hey Donovan, I need your help. Sure, what's up? Nothing, sorry. Okay, so that's just for hints. What happens if I click on this? The M&A is going live tonight. We have to watch out for Radica Prodigy CEO. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so right click to open close info screen. Some documents. They look like meeting schedules. Gene Psyche plan discussion July 5th, 10:30 at Office 62 COO. Empowering middle managers July 6th at Office 12 HR. Merger with the UC UK July 6th, Office 56 CFO. Next steps, Office 0 CEO. That's it for this week. Shit, this is natural bone. It has something carved on it. Dulce bellum inexpertus. War is sweet to those who've never experienced it. This guy's a total loony. Okay, what else do we got? A bouquet. The flowers are synthetic. They feel like the real thing but last for months. It has a card in it. Glad to have you back, Adrian. Call me and I'll put you up to speed. Karen from HR. 555. Oh, okay. New profile, Karen from HR. Getting a little bit ahead of themselves, huh? So I got someone from Human Resources. Okay, so I can use my keyboard, so let me practice really quick. So 555 108 444. Hey Johanna, it's Brandy's. What do you need? I'm inside Ferguson's office. What now? Okay, the M&A and many other important systems are controlled through the landline. But it'd be a good idea to start by scouting Ferguson's computer first to get as much intel as you can. The thing is that this guy doesn't own a computer. What? That's impossible. I'm 100% sure Ferguson has a computer in his office. It must be hidden somewhere in the room. The guy's a feng shui fanboy. I'm sure he's got it inside the desk or something. Inspect the room closely. I'm sure there's a mechanism to draw the computer out. Okay. Okay. I'll see what I can find. Wait, it just auto-saved? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cut it off here. Fascinating episode. Yeah, this was just really cool. We managed to save Johanna. We talked to Edgar Coldstream, and now we're planning on getting a hold of the plans for M&A. So when we come back, we're gonna keep doing our detective work in the CFO's office, and we'll see what happens. I'm very curious to see where this goes. Also very scared, but I'm still loving this game, and I hope you guys are too. So thank you everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload the next part of the file to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.